Hey, if you're out there, world, this is pretty important. I sent a letter to Congress the other day. I don't know if you guys read write letters to Congress. Some of them humorous, some of them, weird and different. Some of them just strange. I do a lot of art. I did one earlier about the Vescuja Asana. This one right here is it's called the pair of. It's in the aura. I'll put a little lesson for you. This one is called the aura of the scorpion. It's actually the tail of the scorpion. You'll find right here. You've got it, and the little right here in this part here. You've got a black and white picture of a scorpion tail. That's a horrible picture of a scorpion. Looks more like a crawfish to me. Anyway, this is actually Hubble telescope imagery. A lot of people say ask the universe. This is just one little piece right here. Then you have the skull right there. I'd like you to notice the skull towards the bottom center or left or right of your screen. This right here, a little comic I wrote. I was writing this thing about watching the show about the aura or something. I'm probably going to go deliver this to my local Bank of America. Just kind of listen and see what they think about it. And then what I really wanted to talk to you about was this right here. It's pretty amazing. A lot of people don't know what asana is. It's a pose. Right here, this is the Guja X-ray asana pose. On the aura right there with the tail of the scorpion. Right here, and then you got the asana pose, the posture. And that if you look up, if you want to search yoga or yogi postures or poses, you'll find that they're right there. I'm a yoga teacher a little bit, all different kinds. Even the deep environmentalists or the environmental hippies rest in the universe right now. Probably I'm probably like that. Science buffs and religious people too. What I want to talk about was real most important. Don't turn it off. Don't press pause unless, of course, you're in fear of your life. I want to talk about human rights a little bit and the importance of these things. And what all we can do is really kind of talk about it and watch what we buy. It involves Walmart and their more honesty policies. I paid $4 for a pack of these. I recommend if you buy them, don't buy them. But if you artists, what they are, they're hard to tell right here. But these are from Zhangqing, China. Made made Langqing, China made paintbrushes, and I'm not concerned about lead in the paint or anything like that. I'm more concerned about the hair. If you've ever heard of the Human Bodies exhibit, the Human Bodies exhibit was a device sent here by the Chinese government through the Port Authority and brought here to museums. You realize that most of those people were not volunteers. They did not donate their bodies to science. They were actually Chinese prisoners or something like that, or orphans that were not. They were just kind of done. They had a thing in China. I don't know what part of China. I know there's different sections throughout China. Don't get mad at China. China's got different ways, different places. You got western, eastern coast, south. It's a huge place. Anyway, they plasticize these people's bodies, and it's kind of messed up. What they've done to them. They could have been prisoners. They may not have even have been Chinese. If you've ever heard of divine right or hostile takeovers, they may have been POWs. They may have been Japanese. They may have been Tibetan, unfortunately. They may have been all types of crazy stuff. It may have been a factory, and that came in and took over. And that's my concern with these. I'm concerned that these are might be human hair. Might be human hair. That's my biggest concern. And you'll talk to someone on the phone and they'll say, no, it means dog, or it means this, or this, or that. You know what I mean? But I want you to think a little differently about it all, because you ever witness any kind of propaganda during World War II, World War I, anything like that, a lot of the wars, you'll hear them talk about the Japanese dog or the German dog, or even like World War II, the Nazis and the Jews, they would talk about the Jew dog specifically. They would do all types of things to animalize a human person and decree them an enemy. There were Japanese, we would hold the Japanese in concentration camps, so to speak. So we would murder them. It was pretty inhumane. There was all types of fear based on different things. So don't go out there and start, beating up a Chinese guy. Do not do that. What I'd like to say is, I wrote a letter to Congress about it, and I'm sure it got ignored by by a senator or two. I'm sure that my local senator looked at it. You know, they get tons of letters every day. But it's that damn important. Why do you think I'm out there searching for attention, acting all crazy, talking, on all types of crazy things over time? I'm not the most, I'm not the most, person, the easiest person to talk to. Uh, but because I get angry real easy. But why shouldn't I be angry? Why shouldn't I be angry? Be held down by a technological peacekeeper is pretty sick. Pretty sick. Also about your cell phones, I recommend you buy or use recycled cell phones. Cheap and flash it, and make sure it can be flashed. Do not throw it away. Do not throw it in the garbage. Do what you can to maintain what little technology you have. Primarily because if you've ever seen pictures of Thailand or of other Middle Eastern countries, Laos, Cambodia, there are certain areas that are just entire towns have been disrespected by industrialization to make human to make horrible business decisions and to slaughter people who are pretty much held in poverty and tortured most of their life, like they work all 14 hours a day. I sort of say it's pretty messed up, I don't know if these are human hairs. I don't care what they were. People probably couldn't afford funerals over there. That body's exhibit. I'd like to get back to that. If people can't afford a funeral, doesn't mean that you should be have to go through that. And I don't like that sort of stuff. It's pretty sick. So think twice before you any kind of person like that. Think twice before you start making horrible images of beating and raping and destruction, all in the name of sending it to your enemy to show them what you will do to them. That's the most sick, sad thing you could ever do. That's it. You're not gonna find peace that way. I like to put emphasis on Buddhism, any kind of school of it. The idea that Jesus may have been Buddha, the three wise men may have been in search of maybe a Dalai Lama to speak. He may have been a similar story on the other side of the mountain, so to speak. Even Muhammad and Islam. You see the great works of the 60 Cent Rumi can find the connection between Jesus' language and the language of the Jews of Arimathea. There were many Jesuses throughout the time, and many were crucified. Even satanic works are similar to Baalism. If you ever read anything in those books, you find it's the Baal, the general God, so to speak, in the New Testament. And Zoroastrian and Islam, you find that a lot of these things are very similar. Don't get too fantasy out there. It's stuff that's real. I've seen things like on the movies and stuff about that. These ideas of Shivat and four-armed gods and all stuff. Not that it's not real, because those people are as much insane as people still believe in them. And the idea of caste system, not all Hinduism is all caste system. So, that's it. The main religions out there, tribal people, respect their territory, trees. That's one reason if you respect the technology you have, make it stronger. Starting to piece of glass or something that doesn't break. Build it right, do it right the first time. That important. Now, if you're out there making hackware, software, stuff like that, to bring down things, technology, I recommend you don't. I recommend that you leave the average commonplace citizen alone. You're trying to play God, people play God. God doesn't like that. God doesn't like it when you're really doesn't like it when you come in and you hurt someone. You say you learn to speak Chinese, doesn't mean that you should go out there and make a virus. Because you have emotion. It's a whole emotion. So, especially, don't try to take it personal. If someone comes in and disrespect you, they'll make a virus, they'll a picture of this or that, just to get you on the program. They might not even do it, they might not do anything. That's it. Good message for the day. Thank you, and if anybody out there wants to say stuff, give us a call. Talk to you later. Bye. Peace.